Silence has always been my greatest teacher. Whether it was the coldness and emotional damage of the silent treatment from a parent, or the familiar feeling of being ghosted by a significant other, silence has always been familiar in my life. But also the silence of growth. The kind of growth that comes from being at a crossroads in your personal or professional life. And with that, often comes a period of deep introspection. Silence is also one of the greatest tools I use to teach others, as the absence of my essence is far more impactful than the pleading of my words.
You're not going to say anything?
So as a self-proclaimed student teacher of silence and the understanding of the inherent neutral energy that comes with stillness, we are going to be looking at the secret power of neutral energy and how it can change the course of your life.
And neutral, Jing. When you do nothing.
This is Channeling Chinez. Hey friends, welcome back to Channeling Chinez. If you are new here, my name's Chinez and I break down the spirituality and the energy behind many of today's modern life experiences. And if you are returning here, thank you so much for staying channeled in. Before we get into this video, please also be reminded that any celebrities or public figures used in the depiction of these concepts are for entertainment purposes only. Please help me in keeping everyone safe online as we use these videos to heal and build our individual and collective consciousness. And of course, if you enjoy videos like these, please consider subscribing to my channel and giving this video a like, as it helps me greatly in the algorithm. Too often, the energy that guides our actions has an undertone of anxiety and fear.
There are options in fighting called Jing. It's a choice of how you direct your energy.
What are the consequences of my actions on my life or those around me? And with additional pressure to be decisive in what feels like an unforgiving world, waiting before you act hardly seems like a viable option. However, there is an underrated power in waiting. And more often than not, being put on what feels like a pause in your life is a gift. Waiting creates space for clarity and precision. It also creates space for healing and revisioning. The very concept of waiting holds both masculine and feminine energy. The patience of the feminine to be still, and the discernment of the masculine to know when to act.
You need to find someone who waits and listens before striking.
The art of waiting is found in learning how to quell one's anxiety and fear. In doing so, we unknowingly access both our inner masculine and inner feminine to support our emotional and mental rationale. While the mind can interrogate why we are feeling anxious or fearful in our stillness, the emotional body can transmute that energy by finding acceptance for our fears as a part of our experience, but not a definer of who we are or what we do.
How did she do that? She waited and listened.
Weighing the pros and cons in stillness is inevitable, but doing so in a way that is constructive and emotionally supportive is the key to mastering neutral energy in your life. It is also the key to opening the door of balancing your inner masculine and inner feminine. In doing so, you can radically alter the destination of your future, being more open to the possibilities and more willing to wait to see what magic arises.
He busted himself out. I've never seen anything like it. He was like a one-man army.
What inspires you to act? What are your motivations behind doing literally anything? Consider sharing with the community in the comments. Thank you so much for watching Channeling Chinez. You can stay connected with me at Official Chinez on Instagram and TikTok. You can also browse my products and book a tarot reading with me in the description box below. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.